What's up, y'all? It's your girl TP Tab back with another one. I laughed because somebody was like, "How you how's your name TP Tab and you haven't been hitting them TPs?" Let me tell you something. We're getting back to it, okay? Jeez Louise, y'all don't even understand the way I used to be. It's not even used to be. The way I really be in that mode and cooking up right now. When I tell y'all the markets is on some straight gutter. I probably should leave that on. Yeah, it's just been a little unfortunate, and it's just like still in good spirits, still gonna keep on going. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care, because like I told y'all, it was a point where it was just consistently back to back coming in, and I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh no, I was having that case where people like, oh, I was just getting lucky. No, I was not just getting lucky. I was in here diligently putting in the time, doing the things that I needed to do, and everything was just flowing just right. Between life happening and just the way that the markets is going right now, it just hasn't been in my favor. Even today I was in a wonderful, beautiful buy. Okay? Wasn't able to be on my phone like that today because it was a little backstory. I had a ride along today, and you cannot be on your phone. When I tell y'all, I set my TP, set my stop loss, and I completely forgot that I was even in the trade until like halfway through the day. And I was like, oh shoot, let me check on my trade. Y'all, this trade almost took me out. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. And the second time that it almost took me out, it was 3 ticks away from my stop loss. And I mean, it never took me out. Granted, because I don't have enough overnight capital, I was taken out of the trade as soon as, market closed. Thank God, at least at that point, I was in profit. When I tell y'all I was in profit barely, but I'm telling you, I take whatever I can get, because one, beautiful setup, but the charts, gold was just chopping around all day. Like, it did give a nice little push, and that's when I was the highest in profit. Between that and me not being able to monitor trade like I really wanted to, because I was at work, and honestly, when I tell y'all the way that the ride-alongs work at my job, you're not supposed to be on your phone. You're never supposed to be on your phone, period. But I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. I see that price is looking beautiful from this point. It's just a little continuation from my trade from last night. Cool. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm not mad about it. But price the market closed me out because I don't have enough overnight capital right now to do the things that I'm trying to do. But when I tell y'all, the second I got done, and of course, a ride along takes all day. Of course, I finally pulled my phone out of my pocket and I seen what I made for the day. Cool, whatever. I also see the fact that price not only went, calm down, Tab. Price not only went to my TP, but it shot straight up to my TP right as the market was opening back up again. I mean, not as soon as the market opened, but it's like I told y'all, I don't mind holding my trades. Like, I don't mind holding my trades for a day or like overnight. Like, that doesn't bother me. But what does bother me is whenever I am in a great position and I see potential, but it plays around all day, especially whenever it's just been playing around with me a whole lot. But it played around all day just for it to still go to my TP, and I wasn't a part of the move. Now, granted, I did what I was supposed to do. I executed how I was supposed to execute. I did not over leverage. And this was not an over trade situation. It's just one of those things where, it happens. And it's like, yeah, it sucks, but it's just like, what can I do? Other than brush it off, journal it for the day, and just keep on moving. That's literally all I can do. And it's like, yeah, it's not fun. I don't like when those kind of things happen, but it's like, baby, when it's time for my time to really shine through, the way that I am going to eat, the way I am going to destroy these markets. Yeah, because I am, no matter what it is that you got going on, no matter if you just can't catch a wind to save your life, you have to sit there and tell yourself over and over and over again, I am a consistently successful winning trader. I consistently pull money out of this market. I consistently make the right choices. I am very disciplined in this avenue, and nothing is going to stop me. And when I tell you, it's when you develop that kind of mindset, it don't, like I said, it don't matter how many times you take a hit. It don't matter how many times just stuff not going right. It is in you to be consistent, okay? Not only just consistent, I am a consistent, successful, profitable trader. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? You just keep telling yourself that. You just keep telling yourself that no matter what it looked like, I am consistently successful. Do you understand? No matter what's going on around me, it doesn't matter. Even if it's not going how I needed to go, I know deep down I am still that consistently successful trader. Do you understand? I'm consistently pulling money out the market left and right. I consistently make the right decisions. I consistently make the right choices. That's all we can do, y'all. Even though it sucks. And as I sit here and look at it, just reaching for what I would have trailed my TP to, it hasn't got there yet, but it's dang close. It's just like, it is what it is, man. Like, I'm just so ready to get over this hump, because the mindset is there, the skills is there. It's just everything is not aligning how it's supposed to. And dare I say it, because I am still, like I tell you all the time, you still have to be grateful for your situations. Like, I'm still very grateful that I even have a job, but baby, I'm telling you, just as soon as this job get out the way, it's just like, sometimes, Lord, hear me out, God. Because like I said, I am truly grateful for this job that I have, but it's almost like it is a true blockage for me. Like, because I know no matter what, I'm going to get it to provide for my family upstairs, my family that's attached to me, the generations that's supposed to come. I'm going to get it no matter what. And it's like, it has been so many times in my life that I have had to unlock that hustle inside of me, that I really had to wake up that dog in me. And it's like, I don't know if it's just because of me getting older and me having to take on, the responsibilities that I have, which I'm very still grateful for. It's just like, I know on the inside, it's just like, I prefer a safety net. But even just saying that to y'all just makes me just feel so, because it's just like, bro, you talking about a safety net, not knowing the whole time you think this is a safety net. You think this is a blanket of security. This is a lockbox that they are trying to lock you up in and throw it in the bottom of the ocean and leave it there. And it's just like, I try not to do too much on that level, because like I said, I am truly grateful. I know it's people in this world that don't have a job that wish that they had a job. And like I said, the job is working for me to be able to provide for my family, to do the things that I need. And the job is also providing me a way to, because look at this. She is going to my trail TP. That was real live emotions for y'all right then. And I was supposed to hold that together. Even though, like I said, it threw me all the way off, because I hate seeing stuff like that. I hate seeing the trade leave without me, but like I said, it is what it is. Like, what I'm not going to do is sit right here and try to jump in this trade. Even in this, I'm not just saying that because I'm on the camera. I wouldn't do that. It's way too close to where I wanted price to even reach to for me to even do anything. Then what I'm going to do? Jump in over leveraged? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Like, that's an absolute no-no. But anyways, like I was saying, it's just, sometimes things are in the way and we just need to move them. Because a lot of the times, God really want to see just how much you trust him, just how truly deep that faith inside of you runs. And it's like, at the end of the day, y'all, no matter what happens to me, I know God got my back, period. Like, I know that without a shadow of a doubt. And I don't mind. It's like, I don't mind taking that leap. I want to take that leap so badly. Like, everything in me screams, just freaking do it. And it's like, I want to do it so bad. And it's like, I'm trying to fight that inner dog in me. And then the adult version of me is like, whenever you know you about to leave a job, it's like, well, let me make sure I secure another job so I can make sure that I'm going into one as I'm coming out. And it's just like, just the simple thought of that thought process right there, which is very smart. Like, if you continue on that 9 to 5 journey, before you quit, you better have something else lined up, baby, because just because everybody say they hiring right now, it's pretty hard to get a good job. And then it's like, it's even 10 times harder to get a job that's actually going to pay you what you need to be paid. And then it's even harder than that, because even though these jobs are paying you what you need, not really. We still getting pennies. It's way expenses right now are freaking crazy. Do you understand me? Do you know how much eggs cost right now? Eggs! Calm down, Tab. So I'm just saying, it's one of those things where it's like, I cannot wait to the day, let's reverse that. I am so ready for the day that I'm able to come up here and tell y'all wholeheartedly, yes, I absolutely did quit my job, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. And it's like I said, that's where I was going. Like I said, God just wants to see how deep that faith runs, because it's like, how much do you truly trust me? You know, whenever Peter called out to Jesus on the water and was like, God, if that's you, allow me to walk to you. Like, let me do it. Like, I trust in you. Show me I can do it. Jesus said, come to me. Peter started walking on water like no man has ever done before, other than Jesus, of course. And as soon as he started getting a little inkling feeling in himself that this is not safe, like the water beneath me is rushing, the wind is blowing. As soon as that man took his focus off of God and lost his faith, he started to sink. And immediately God grabbed him and was like, oh, you of little faith. We need to increase our faith on a level where it's like, it is unshakable, that I know no matter what, without a shadow of a doubt, he is going to be right there to catch me every single time. And that right there, I love that, because I truly do know that. And that's why I get so mad at myself when it's like, so what is holding you back? What's holding you back is what? Because everybody say, oh, trading don't need to be your only source of income. Like, and it's like, y'all, I have seen what I can do. And I'm not telling y'all to just quit your job and just become a full-time trader. I'm not telling y'all to do that at all. And I know some of y'all might be listening to this video right now like, why is she even talking about quitting her job? She been on the dang on losing streak since dang on last year. Mind your business, first of all, because that's not entirely true. But I understand why you said that. But it's just like, you gotta know yourself, and you gotta know that man upstairs, the Lord up above, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, can do unspeakable things if you just wholeheartedly trust him, okay? And yes, you not only have to trust him, but you have to trust yourself. Because if God made us in his image, how does it look whenever you don't trust yourself? Don't you think that a part of you that means you're not trusting him, because he made us in his image? He is in all of us. If we allow him to be, he is inside of all of us. And it's just like, I trust this man wholeheartedly. I have a hard time trusting this mortal body of clay, this old flesh right here. The flesh is not top tier, okay? But it's like, I know that I trust him no matter what. So it's just like, bro, what is truly holding you back? So anyways, that's just a question for you to ask yourself as I ponder my own life and figuring out my own journey. Like I told y'all think this is a game, but when I tell y'all we are on this journey together, y'all. It just hit exactly where I wanted it to go, but that's cool. We're on this journey together, y'all. And I've been on this journey for quite some time. Like I told y'all, like, no shame in it. I found out about trading in 2020. I did not start taking it serious until 2 years later in 2022. Since 2022, I have been locked in. That gives me a good 3 years. And it's like, yes. I just hate seeing this, y'all. I'm sorry. Like I said, that's real raw emotions right there. I don't like seeing that, but like I said, it is what it is. What I'm gonna do, cry about it? I've been on this journey rocking. And if you want to count the times that I was actually diligent, because like I said, even though I found it in 2020 and 2021, I was just here and there, like, and I'm still trying to navigate through I'm not about to do all this stuff. Like, it started out as, IML, my brother-in-law was in it, and he He didn't understand. I don't think he knew the full scope of it. I think he did at the same time, but he was on some. He really only wanted to trade, and that's all I wanted to do. I'm not going to force anybody to do anything that they don't want to, because I hate that. I hate trying to be over talked and fast talked and the selling tactics. I'm not about to recruit. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not no recruiter. I want to be a trader. So it's like I was still in that phase. Like, first of all, let's be clear. I never paid for any of them IML subscriptions because I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Okay, we gonna get into the story of how I got in later on down the line. That's a story for another time, another day. But I'm just saying, y'all, like, diligently putting my head down in the books from 2022. 2023, I started to see a turnaround. 2024 is when it's like, okay, now it's clicking. Now I'm pulling out money. Now I'm really rocking. And when I tell y'all, at the end of 2024, coming into 2025, it was just a complete upside down shift. And like I said, I have the skills now. I have the confidence. The mindset is sharp. Like, I'm good. It's just one thing after another. Just started a down spiral. But when I tell y'all, I refuse to give up. I refuse. I will never give up, y'all. It is what it is, but I'm telling y'all, like I said, it's just because I have tasted it, because I can see the trueness of this, the true freedom in this. You think you got to be two kinds of crazy to think I'm ever gonna get this one right here up, yo. But like that, I can't. I just can't. And I advise you, I beg you, I'm begging you to please just give it another chance. Just wake up another day, get a little break, do whatever it is that you need to do. But it's just, please do not give up on this. And it's like, I say that with a grain of salt, because like I said, I would never force anybody to do anything. If it's your time to put this to the side, so be it. But don't be mad 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line. You're like, dang, I really could have been something. I really could have did something with that if I would have just held on. And that's why I can't stop. No matter what. Like, I don't care. I will never stop, because this right here, this 30-year pin, when I told y'all that story of that man at my job for 30 years and he is still there, I didn't mean to disrespect him like that, because he's actually a very nice guy. I will crawl out of my skin over and over again before I am stuck in anybody's 9-to-5 for the rest of my life. I refuse. If I do that, I am settling, and I know I'm not no settler, and I know you not. So quit acting like that. I was being nice before. Get it together, okay? It's not that hard. We overcomplicate it, and we don't have to. Get it together. We in this together. I don't have time. They say it's lonely at the top. I want all of us to be up there. I want all of us to enjoy. Do you understand? Too long. I had to calm down, because I felt myself actually getting mad because y'all not listening. Too many times the adversary has been against us, and it's on some. No, it's time for us to get all our stuff back tenfold. That's all I got. I'm ending it just like that. Do the YouTube stuff. If you don't, I don't care. Troops, shout out to y'all, because I appreciate y'all for sending the love, sharing it out, watching the videos to the end, commenting. Melts my heart, truly. I hope that y'all have a blessed night, day, week, month, year. And I forgot what I said. I'm gonna post it anyway. Still, with all the craziness going on in this video. It's 2025, okay? What a time to be alive. We still got time. We still got half the year left. You understand? We still got a little bit more this month left as well. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to show up. I'm going to continue to do the things that I need to do. And if it don't work, then it don't work. All I'm going to do is tell you that I'm going to continue to show up, just like I'm going to post this video. I hope that y'all have a blessed night. It's your girl, TB Tab. I'm out.